Hi, my name is Donna. I am also known as Cape May Mermaid on Whatnot. I'm a Whatnot reseller. I used to do more eBay and Mercari. Now my preference is Whatnot for reselling. I usually source on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. Around here, it's, you know, the optimal time. So, I wanted to show you what I got this Friday. I have a whole big bag here, but this is anything that's gonna fit here for now. That's this cool bracelet, bangle with stone inlay. And I'll put the link to where you can find me on Whatnot. If you haven't checked out Whatnot, it is a auction app. Everything is ran in like 20 seconds. Well, it's, you know, it's personal choice. You can adjust it. This is really neat. It's got like little frogs and flowers. That's cool. And sometimes I get like really older stuff, and then other times more modern. Kind of all across the board on that one. Bottom line is I like jewelry. I get everything. This is neat. Looks like somebody tried to start to clean it, maybe. Little heart ring. I like all kinds of jewelry, as you can see. The cat wants to say hi. Obviously. I even get some hair stuff sometimes. Those are cool. I like crystals, so I usually get things with crystals on them. Let's see what this is. Now, on eBay and Mercari, you can sell for a lot higher, and a lot of times people will source for themselves on Whatnot because you can get the prices a lot lower than on eBay and Mercari and Poshmark and, you know, wherever else you go. But if you can get them on there and then resell them on eBay and Mercari or Poshmark, and then you make a profit that way too. So there really is, it works out for everybody. I like to keep things moving. And if you can get a larger amount of things at a time, then Whatnot is better. You can get moving, you know? Do it faster. This feels really lightweight. I'm thinking it's probably like a Germany piece or something. Usually, I see there is something in there. And I never know how much or how little I'm gonna get. It's just, it's the weather, it's the luck of the draw, it's the time of year, it's everything. This is cool. Little tiny crystal necklace. That chain might be sterling. Does look like it's signed. This got a little tangled, which happens sometimes. You know, and when you're sourcing, you really don't have time to be looking everything up necessarily, like individually, piece by piece, how much. I just kind of go with my gut. If it's something that I think is interesting or beautiful or something I've never seen before. This one's a shell necklace. We live by the water, so I like to get a lot of shell stuff. If it's not something you've ever seen, it might be a good shot to get it. If it's affordable, good price. Alexa, stop. Any more interruptions today? Probably. This is neat. Stuff with lots of detail. Kind of my go-to. I like to take a look at the clasp, and if it's something that's different, I'll usually get it. I mean, technically there's a buyer for every jewelry, and that's how I feel. Because if you think about it, you didn't buy it from a store. So that means somebody somewhere bought it anyway. Which means somebody's likely to buy it again. Because everybody has different tastes. Let's see what else is in the bag here. Because what's there now looks like stuff I'm gonna have to untangle. I got this. I was kind of on the fence about it, but I like statement piece stuff. The more bigger and bolder something is, it's going to draw attention. Like little tiny stuff doesn't really draw attention. It doesn't, you know, doesn't catch the eye. The big bold stuff, you're going to see it. It's going to jump across the room. Now the thing about Whatnot is, yes, the prices are lower. Your starting bids on most of these things will probably be about $5. And some of the thrift stores, at least in this area, charge a lot more than $5 for jewelry. So if I have to pay more for it, I have to start it higher to make money off of it, or to at least recoup what I paid for it. But the aim is definitely not to recoup, it's to increase. This bag is huge. If I just dumped it, it would be just too much. Too much. And I don't like to risk breaking things. A lot of these things are very old. I wouldn't want them to break. I like a good statement earring. So, you know, that's nice and bright, and you're gonna see that. If you're scanning through Whatnot shows and you're like, wow, look at that, you know, that's gonna make you stop and say, I better check this out. Oddly enough, this bangle looks like it matches it. This is pretty cool. I like anything that has like the gold coins and stuff. That's pretty. Has a lot of intricate work into it. I love getting things that have inlay and stone or shell. You literally just never know what you're gonna find. Ooh. That's why I wouldn't do it away. They're throwing things around. That is so cool. I really love how it has the, is it lions on this side? Looks like a porcelain timepiece. That's cool. This is a beautiful statement piece. Now I know it's more modern, but it's still pretty. And as I said, there's people for every type of jewelry. There really isn't. There isn't a right and wrong when it comes to jewelry. That's unique. Seeing a cameo on a starfish. The endless bag of goodies. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Sometimes it's branded, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's something I have to make a minor repair to. Like this, I couldn't turn away from it. I had to get it. I think it's missing something in each of these. I'm sure I have something that I can replace it with, but it was just too pretty to cast it aside. Like, you know what? That is too pretty. I gotta get it. All right, let's see what's on this big card here. Kind of jumping around. Sometimes I like to get bold necklaces. This one's a nice statement rhinestone necklace. Very pretty. Now this was on the smaller side. I almost didn't get it, but I really like that center rhinestone. Now make sure if you're new to Whatnot and you sign up that you use the link. They keep running different promotions, so I don't know what promotion to tell you, but since it changes often, this is really pretty. But if you're interested in purchasing any of these or checking out how much I priced them at, certainly, you know, download Whatnot or look at it on your laptop or whatever. learn how to bookmark shows and follow me, and you will get to see, I do at least 3 to 4 shows a week. Like this haul will probably, it'll probably be for the entire next week. So Sunday, I usually do a show on Monday, usually Wednesday, sometimes Saturday. I got this one because I love the latch on it. It feels like more of a modern piece, but it has like an older style latch. So I like the push button where you push it and it slides out. Like, I thought that was neat. I mean, certainly not real rhinestones, but it's shiny. You know, and sometimes I grab things because they're pretty and interesting to me, not knowing what they are. That's always fun. Because when you grab something you don't know what it is, and it turns out it's worth like a couple $100, you're like, oh, okay. I guess I have good taste. This is neat. '76 Bell. How much do you think all this cost me? Now remember, I get good deals. I do this every week. If you do it every week, you're with certain people, they may cut you deals. Or sometimes thrift stores have 50% off everything in the store. Take advantage of that. Or if they, any kind of discount. There's some thrift stores around here that will do a rewards card. So after you get a certain amount, it's on like a punch card. And they'll, once you fill it up, you know, your biggest purchase, you get a certain percentage off. Take advantage of that. You know, make that be your biggest purchase and save up for it, whatever you gotta do. Because that would definitely be worthwhile. And again, if you get a lot of stuff fast, this is beautiful. I love this. Very eye-catching. Those are all crystal faceted beading. That's nice. It's really nice. So something like that would probably go for about 10. This would be about 5. I like to grab some handmade, especially intricate things like seed bead. If it's really got a lot of work into it, I'll grab it. Just, you know, it's not something I feel I can do personally, so this is neat. I know this is out of the realm of what most people would think that they would grab, but it's too cool to pass up. That is a brooch. Isn't that crazy? King Kong climbing the Empire State Building. Had to do it. I love seeing intricate charm bracelets. You know, they tell a story. I love stone jewelry. Love, love, love it. Check this stone out. That is so neat. And these stones look more raw than anything. Like somebody intentionally put that together with it like a cracked, raw look. This is not loose or anything, so that's how you know. It's not anything that broke off or anything. It's this I really love. Check this out. It's a micro mosaic. All these little tiny pieces in there. I love micro mosaics. They're so intricate. But in an X. That is adorable. A lot of people collect micro mosaics. They're a very